Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole... sorry, you've... but Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intent.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here.
Some sort of detective, huh?
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hull. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill! Killed everyone!
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
What?
Look out!
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Rally! Defend the hull!
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate!
Goodbye. Avery.
Now you see what we're up against. Fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Mm-hmm. Lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left.
If you manage to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real. With the right people and my guns, I can end those children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the rat eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. And now the fog's covering the whole island.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the synth refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. No one knows the fog like him.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only...
I don't need a guide.
I don't recommend going it alone. Change your mind.
Sure.
Before you do that, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. By my guns.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying it.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in the
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons. It was lumber and fishing. The island's been getting revenge ever since. Ah, but now our story takes an with the stranger's help.
I get it. I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine. But you better make this worth my time.
Don't worry about that. Now, on to the first chapter. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad. He was out foraging at the National... Anyway, he made it back. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool.
Where'd you say these schools were?
National Park Campground.
Those schools are as good as dead.
Good.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! So, drink up.
Sure.
Stay here over long and the fog will claim ya.
I could use a drink.
Let's get you. Everyone.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was
Trying to have a
scuffle.
conversation here.
Right.
I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up.
So the
Didn't
fog's
last.
coming for us all.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story.
Trust me, I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to... Still won't be easy. Then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other?
Ammo, stim packs.
Let's go, Long.
Follow me.
You want a bite? Need to make sure I can take your order. We'll dig in and hold this position.
We need to move through the old mountain trail. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen coming. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. Someone or something else here. Let's count the ammo and see what... We ain't alone here. My old age. You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you. See, the fog can do a number.
Fat and city.
Eventually, it will go back. People resettle. But they weren't comfortable. It started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. What was that?
Gotcha.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. Over, the ones in these parts, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
Yes. Nice. Goodbye.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets?
Sure. Sounds like none of my business.
Lucky for you.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures. And instead,
Yeah, whatever you say.
watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done with that, all you got. Up ahead, air's clean. No fog. Gator's not too far now. already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with me, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear. Get some rest. Get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together?
Uh-huh.
It's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and...
I see. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just none of us take this transition lightly. That someone stripped her very identity from her. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth. One more question, if you'll indulge me. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone, but ultimately, you have to decide for yourself.
Sure. No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me.
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day.
But no memories before then? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been... My job is to make sure they all remain.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means...
I'd like to help you all. Is there...
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious, you've had some experience traveling around the island.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive.
Right?
There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything.
Sure.
If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That's as much help as I can give you for now.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint. It's sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and...
Interesting. Of course, this island, with all of its danger, and it will continue to adapt. And then, passing...
Right? If that's what floats your boat?
It gives me a sense of purpose, yes. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy. But I'm your best, since Dima has approved of you.
I could use a doctor.
Well, I'm the closest... What can I do for you?
Could use some fixed...
Tell me what troubles you.
I think I've soaked up...
Right, okay. So what else do you need?
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose.
Sure.
Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell what you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and like...
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chunk. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself. Let me know if you need something.
Let's see what you have.
Now we're talking.
Hey there.
Need something?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Now we're
Did you need something?
So, what's your
I used to work for the Institute. I was tracking a synth.
You're new here too, huh? I mean...
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what?
Right?
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for... I've been lying to you this whole time.
You haven't replaced anyone.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so... Acadia isn't what I... But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, what if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold... Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us?
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can, but...
I know. I've been working on that, but I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but...
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet.
Okay. Good luck. Ugh. Circuitry is completely fried.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Nice.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
That's it.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
can't break the code. Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? Or is he still hiding something? Do you have a way in? Into his memories?
Uh-huh. I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers, I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the... Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just... Well, it's...
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall, I'd be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost...
Sure. Captain.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier, not... We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us. I was hoping you might go have a look. If you're up to it, just head south out of... I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on...
All right.
Good. Our...
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Nice.
We need those fog condensers working as soon as possible.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
He didn't make it.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was pain.
Thanks.
That makes two of us. Now here's your pay.
I lost my home when the fog rolled in. Mariner.
The hull took a battering. To be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright. Handyman.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. And they won't be easy to come by.
Sign me up.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there.
Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not. All in all, that... Year around is just gonna slow you down.
I like it. Yes. Fat City. Nice.
Sweet.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you. It's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse than
if I may,
That's what
I
this
could
is
just
to you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Now that the crime scene concludes,
Did you have questions about the case?
Discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I will avoid accusations.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Yes.
A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner, and it was his idea to have our premier clients become investors. He worked with Vault Tech. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. Once you have enough evidence, was there anything else?
Your residence...
Not robots, Detective. Well, back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to... Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here.
Tragic. Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you going to...
Sure. Art is life.
Perhaps. If all we are is a sentience floating, come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 137.
Right.
Her emotional landscaping. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war! Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. Must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
Yes, it certainly is cute, isn't it? Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, yeah, Mr. Whiskers died last night.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You're gonna tell me that? Hello, detective. How can I help? Is there a question about the case?
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just...
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago.
Right? Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me forget it. I can't do this right now.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something? Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
Did you have any thoughts?
I'm afraid not, Detective. Forgot a personal.
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment. Looking for a...
Let's see what you got.
Something for everyone.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the overseer's office?
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while. If the key isn't on it, was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them.
I think you should explain.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others, like Prometheus' torch.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda.
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. I have never met another who clings to life so tenacious.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours?
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra.
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man.
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do...
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over, so...
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case? Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I found a love letter to Ezra in your room. Know anything about it?
I should have never written it. I just couldn't take it any longer.
Tell me about you and Ezra.
Oh God, I don't know. When we first met him, he was just so mysterious. I convinced Gilda that we should invest in the hotel so I could stay close to him. But he never seemed to realize how I felt. I mean, we spent time together. Going hunting. He must have known, but he never said anything.
Uh-huh. Tell me about yourself.
We went over this before.
Uh-huh. Maybe you can give me a reason it couldn't be.
I would never.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an
Well, I was in my lab at the time.
Sure.
I think she found something in the overseer's office. I don't know, really. Was there something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being... Most people don't really understand. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. Was there something?
What do you mean? Juliana's not the same person.
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know. Was there some...
Uh-huh. Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Nice. Got it.
Protect and serve.
You're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective.
Maybe you can give me a
I'm sick all the time, Detective.
Ezra was embezzling your money.
You were so
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
Sure.
This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing, and had I thought I could get a bit more money out. What's it going to be, Detective?
If I'm going to let you...
So it's like that, eh?
I need time to
I'm sorry, Detective.
Well...
Not a chance.
Then let us...
Peace and quiet at last.
Yes. I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this.
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot.
Protect and serve.